Hello dreamers, my name's Hector and welcome to my vlog. Finally, I've sit down and started making YouTube videos, which is something I've wanted to do since a really long time ago. And if you don't know who I am, why am I calling you dreamers, then in the description bar below you can find a link to my website, which you can see or read, I guess, more or less of who am I. And if you're watching it in a future time, I'll probably link up to another video I'll make later explaining a bit of who am I. I've been wanting to make YouTube videos since a while back. Actually, I had the script for another video titled Society and 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, that's something I've wanted to do for a while now. But now, thanks to some people, I've gotten down to it. So yes, this vlog will tell the story of what happened two weekends ago, which was I went to the Sterling Stone Colonist Summit, which was amazing. If you guys don't know who the people from Sterling Stone are, they're the same guy who make the self-publishing podcast, and you can find them at theselfpublishingpodcast.com or sterlingandstone.net. Only two hosts from the self-publishing podcast were at the summit, but they happen to be two of my favorite writers. The summit was something amazing. It was incredible. First of all, I've got to meet Sean Platt and Johnny B. Truant, which are two of my favorite writers. I got to meet Garrett Robinson, who I can easily say he's one of my favorite writers from all time, which was super exciting. And he's actually the one who's been telling me to start making YouTube videos since a while back. He said it, and now at the summit we had a conversation about this. So yeah, he's being like a big inspiration to this. I also got to meet Amy Schubert, who is my editor, I have talked about before in my blog, if you happen to read my blog. And I got to meet Monica Lionel, who I had worked with a bit when we wrote the stories for Beyond the Gate. And again, if you don't know about that, you can find it in the description bar below, a link to everything. The summit was amazing. It was incredible. It was 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, where we 26 writers sat together in a room and talked about mostly marketing, but we talked about our experiences and our situations, where were we right now, and together we had this kind of like a mastermind group where we came up with ideas to help each other out. So that alone was amazing, and the group was really varied. Most of the people were already published authors. I think there were like two, I guess, that weren't, but there were non-fiction writers, fiction writers, audiobook experts, marketing experts, a data expert. This guy was amazing. Like talking to him was so incredible because he knows all his stuff really well, and numbers and everything that works. So we had a really great community between us, and we actually still message each other every day with a program we use to keep track on how we are doing and keep track of actually working on our crafts, which is something I really need to work in right now. So there was so much stuff that we did there and learned that it's really hard to make like a list of what I learned or what I have to do. And well, to simplify things, I need to sit down and write. I really enjoy writing, but something I postpone or I don't do daily, and that's something we talked about, that how writing should be part of your daily schedule, and it's something I will start doing. I guess following this video I'll start making vlog a novel. That's something that Garrett has done before, and that's kind of the way I found about him. You'll see later if you don't know what I'm talking about. Then we talked about marketing, optimizing our books. Is something I really have to take in because, well, I'm starting. I just have one book, so well, one short story, let's say, and I haven't marketed it or nothing, and which is fine. But now that I will be publishing more things, I want to publish at least 2 books this year, So something I will be doing is using an app called Habit RPG, which is kind of like a daily tracker, but because I'm a gamer and maybe you can't see it on the video, I'm wearing a Dungeons and Dragons ampersand shirt that came with Loot Crate this past Loot Crate. So yeah, I really enjoy games and those kind of stuff. So apparently it's a daily tracker that it's masked as a video game. So I'll be trying that out and see how it works, and well, hopefully for the following weeks I can really get into having this daily routine of working. I know I almost didn't talk about the summit, and I want to possibly I'll make another video about it. Like I said, down below you can find a blog post where I will actually post pictures of the summit and the people I've met, which were all simply amazing. So if you would like to get continuous updates on everything or how things are going, you can click the subscribe button below, because I really want to continue making YouTube videos. It's something I wanted to make since a really long time, even though I've said that before. Or you could go to hectormanueleliasoliver.com/become-a-dreamer and subscribe to my newsletter. I know it's kind of really long URL, which you will see it below. So I guess this is it for my first video. Garrett, thank you. I finally started this thing and I want to continue doing it so much. So like I said at the end of every email and blog post, to you my dreamers, never stop dreaming. Bye!